All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great Monday. It's MLK Day, man, and you know, I always have the things when we talk about MLK Day. One of the things I always say is like, his goal wasn't for us to just sit around and celebrate him, throw a barbecue, and have a day off. His goal was for us to try our best to pick up that baton and keep it moving forward. And do our minor little part in the betterment of humanity. So that's how I celebrate him on not just this day, but every day. I try to just pick up my part of the baton and try to push it forward. Ain't always been perfect, ain't always been great at it, made plenty of mistakes, but every day I try to get up, pick up my little piece of that baton and help move the world forward. I only do my little piece, but everybody do their piece, we'll be in a better place. But anyway, that's not what we came here to talk about, man. Breaking news. Breaking news, man. Your boy Sean McDermott has been fired by the Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna be honest, though. I am shocked. I am shocked on this one, trying to see if there's any crazy things. Yeah, I am shocked. I just don't believe this one. I don't know how much I put on him. Yeah, I don't know what really could be done. Okay, all right, here's a look, because I'm still shocked, all right? But this is a little snippet from what they say. I think it's reasonable to assume McDermott was surprised, and this is Sports Illustrated, by this, much like the rest of us. And I think the driver behind this has seen a couple of other teams going deep down the road, interviewing some of the younger offensive candidates. This is a 5-year decision for the Bills, looking for Josh Allen headed towards his 30th birthday this spring. Jag O.C. Grant Udinski could be getting serious look in Cleveland, and along with the Browns defense DC Jim Schwartz is a finalist. Rams passing game coordinator Nate Shanheisen, I can't pronounce that, has gotten multiple interviews this cycle and wowed teams during the process. There is a lot of intrigue around Davis Webb, the 30-year-old former quarterback from Prosper, Texas, now passing game coordinator for the Broncos, who played for 2 years in Buffalo, beat the Bills on Saturday. I got to ask the question. I don't come around here. I don't come here just to come here. Y'all know I got to ask the questions. Was Sean McDermott scapegoated? Was he? Did he deserve this? Because I'm going to go back and look. Because for one, you look at the Bills and you go, have you really tried to get, oh, hold on, sorry. Got a little something else. Bill fired after 9 Super Bowls. The Bills fired Sean McDermott. This is what they said. This is what the owner said. Sean has done an admirable job of leading our football team for the past nine seasons, but I feel as we're in need of a new structure within our leadership to give this organization the best opportunity to take our team to the next level. We owe that to our players and Bills Mafia. Now, this is the thing, man. I say this all the time. If they got to choose head coach or quarterback, they're gonna choose quarterback. Josh Allen, I think he was MVP. Josh Allen got an MVP, right? I think yeah, 2024 most valuable player. So you got an MVP caliber quarterback, but you're not getting over that hump to get to the Super Bowl. The thing is, and I like Josh Allen. I ain't gonna say I love Josh Allen because I don't watch enough of him to say I love him, but every time I see him, I think he's a hell of a quarterback. But at the same time, I don't know how I put all this on Sean McDermott, dog. I really don't. Let's look at this last game. Pull this up right here. And Bean has been promoted to president. Okay. All right. Let's see. Here we go. What was Josh Allen numbers in this? 25 of 39, 283, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not the his best game. But also, I think one of the biggest issue is who are you throwing to. If I'm the Bills, I go get Josh Allen, a bona fide number one receiver. Yeah, Shakir is good from time to time. Dalton Kincaid is a hell of a tight end. Um, and I know they tried with Kenyon Coleman, FSU. Come on, get it together, Kenyon. Um, you know, Mikola Hardman, all these guys, but like you got to go get them. You got to go legitimate. You have to get him a legitimate wide receiver, a number one receiver. Again, I like Shakir, but I don't see him as a bona fide number one receiver. And remember the Stephon Diggs thing that was going on, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't think Stephon Diggs is a bona fide number one receiver. I don't. I'm sorry. I know the catch in Minnesota. That's where his stock took off, and then yeah, I just never been there. But I'm not here to diss Stephon Diggs. But I'm looking at this and I'm going, man, you know what? The Buffalo Bills are at an interesting point because you bring in somebody else here, and now you finna have Josh Allen go through this rebuild period. If because you get rid of the coach, now it depends on what all else come. Like if you just get rid of the coach, keep everything else in place, you get. Sometimes it's not about getting a better coach, it's about getting a coach that know how to maximize. Because I don't think you need to maximize Josh Allen, but you need to find someone to maximize them receivers. You need to go get a better receiver. Um, so I'm looking at it from that perspective, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it though. I think Sean McDermott got a little scapegoated here. I mean, I get it. Nine seasons, no Super Bowls. I get it. But I just don't see all of it being on Sean McDermott. I didn't think Sean McDermott was a bad head coach. I think they're looking at Josh Allen's age and going, how many more years do we have with Josh Allen, as they kind of alluded to? And then you go 30. All right, this ain't. We got to maximize the years we got left with him. And so it's gonna be interesting who they bring in there, man. It's gonna be really good or really bad. It's one of the two. Cause I think you can't get. This is my thing, right? Who's out there right now that you're like, yo, this guy here is gonna elevate this Bills team? Like that's where you're kind of at right now with the Bills, right? Because they are maybe a couple years from a Super Bowl or a couple years from a rebuild. They're in that sticky situation, man. And I get it. You got to do something. You can't keep constantly out the playoffs, out the playoffs, out the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I do kind of feel like somebody had to fall on the sword, and unfortunately it was Sean McDermott. But, hey, man, we'll see how that plays out. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you guys be great.